What's up, YouTube? So today we got a pretty fun video. I'm working on my car. As you can see, we're pretty cluttered back here because I just hit the old girl with some Poppy's patina and clear coated it. Now I'm nice and shiny. The old 72-year-old girl finally shines again. As you can see, my car is taking up half of my garage. I mean, our treadmill and my sewing machine, everything that was on that side of the shop is now cram packed into this side of the shop. But and taking a couple days for myself, I thought, hey, screw it. Let's install this package tray because I also have some other stuff. I plan on mounting my plaque, and in order to mount my plaque, I need to have my package tray done. So over these couple days, I'm making some good, cool progress on my car, kind of enjoying some time for myself. I haven't had many days off. And basically, as soon as I'm done with this, it is going to be head down, no social life, Christmas time. I'm gonna do something nice for myself. And with all that stuff being said, I'm gonna jump right into it. But first, like 80% of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed. My videos might pop up for you on your feed and you don't even realize you're not subscribed. So take a second, hit that subscribe button right now. If I provide you any kind of value, whether it's entertainment, whether you laugh, whether you cry, whether you learn something, whether you see me say something and it enrages you so much you have to leave some kind of hateful comment, there's more where that came from. So please hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to us. We're posting full-length videos every single week. We're posting shorts very frequently throughout the week as well. I don't make money off these things. It's free to watch them. And you know what? It's free to hit that subscribe button. Enough of that, back to the video. Do have some plans for the interior. So you can see now the my seats are a little janky. You could see my tooled dash plate right there. I made a video where I built that thing for the dash. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. The rest of my interior is pretty decent condition. My headliner is really good. My door panels are good. Well, so my seats are gonna need some love. These are like seats out of a different car. So I actually have seats that go in this that we're going to reupholster and do some fun stuff with. So what I've been doing, because my package tray was rotten out, and also my back seats, you're gonna see here, do not look very awesome. Well, they aren't too bad. I just have this crazy ass tear, which I might honestly, for the time being, just kind of glue down and hide for a little bit. But my package tray was completely rotted out. I made a paper pattern out of the old rotten package tray and traced it there. So I already know automatically it's gonna be too big. It can't go all the way up because it's gonna be stiff particle board. Okay, got an idea. The thing that I'm mentally tripping out about is because we have stiff particle board that won't be able to bend. This, it lips up like that, so that's gonna bend. What I'm gonna do is when I put my material in here, I'm gonna leave extra material so the material itself will be able to fold up. My pattern looking very nice, very, very nice. So this is the hide I want to use for my package tray. If this was anything other than this particle board, I'd probably have safety glasses. But for something like this, I think the safety squints will work fine. Okay, so I don't know how great the lighting's gonna be in here for you guys, but as you guys can see, fits right in the hole. Also too, I ended up gluing down this little chunk right here, just so by the end of the video, this will be stuck. Let's keep it moving. So what I have to do now is find the part of the hide that I want to use, which I'm liking this right here in the middle. I think it would be really cool to kind of piece part of the spine into what we got going on. So I think I want the hair pulled out the back of the car, which is the way that I have it now. So what I'm gonna do, luckily this doesn't have to be all that crazy accurate because I'm gonna be folding over the outside. I just kind of wanna kind of trace it wide because I'm also don't want to like wrap this skin tight because there's a little bit of natural curve in the package tray compartment, that little part of the car, and because it's kind of curved and I'm putting a flat object inside, we kind of want the hide to bend and be our kind of curve, just so I can be quadruple safe. I'm even gonna cut it a little bit wider than my marked lines. I'd rather have more material than I need than not enough material. And there you go. Somebody will have this pepper hide that I used on my car used on their project. I just don't know whose it's gonna be. Maybe it could be you. Now this part, pretty easy. So we're going to use as many true leather crafting techniques as I could possibly fit into this thing. It doesn't matter the front and top and the bottom of this. I think the darker side without the paint is gonna stick better for this glue. So just how I would glue a large area of a leather project, we're going to spread a good amount like such, and spread with a slice of scrap leather, taking it like all the way to the outside. We have to be sure that it's on here thick enough that it still wants to grab a hold of our hide underneath. There, and we can kind of spread this generously throughout. Now this is gonna have to be a game of eyeball, which I have faith in because I'm pretty good at eyeballing things. And then we play our game of eyeball. Well, that was pretty easy, guys. It's so nice to play with some projects that don't fight me. Basically, we just gotta let this dry for, I'm gonna give it 5-10 minutes. So this flat portion that butts up to the seat, that part's easy. What I'm realizing is this will lay flat, but the way that it bends up around the outside by the glass, I might need to actually kind of put this underneath my molding inside. Good news is that it's playing very nicely. Bad news is that I didn't nail it first try, which is super good news. If your bad news is your eyeball didn't work, but it's pretty freaking close, that's good news. So let's see what we got. What is working really well is over here on this side, how it kind of is puckering up in this crack like such. And this gives us a nice hidden edge. So side to side, I definitely have to trim material over here. I'm gonna pull it out and we're gonna try one more time. Trimming off a little bit of excess material here around the edges. What I'm gonna do is basically fold this over so we have a nice edge, and I'm 99.99999% sure it's gonna work. We could have put just straight leather down without the core, but what's going to end up happening is there's a lot of those openings in the package tray that over time this leather will expand, contract, it'll get in contact with some moisture in the car, all that kind of stuff. It's not going to be fully exposed to the elements, but it's going to be a lot more exposed to the elements than if it was just rolled up in my shop. So I don't want it to sag into those recessed areas. I think this is going to be good for the time being, and we're going to give it a look. Nobody is going to mix the Marty Robbins with the Cheech and Chong as good as me. Okay, so here's where it's gonna get tough. This is gonna have to work for now. Don't look at my butt. Oh, this is looking good, you guys. So good, in fact, I might not even have to take it back out. I think this is it. I think you guys would be proud of me, to be honest. So my car has to sit in the garage for the rest of the day. And I think I'm also gonna put my plaque in here. Since I'm already doing this, and this played honestly so nicely, I'm gonna show you guys with as good a lighting as I can get, what we're looking like. See what I'm talking about? How it folds up into this lip right here. Right here, how it folds up. This is exactly what I was hoping for. And this gap, little bit of gap right here, will kind of get closed, and it'll get tweaked and stuff. Once this proper seat comes in here, it'll be, you know, a little bit bigger and have some overflow, because over time this is just shrinking. But damn, that was easy. We make it look easy. Oh, I just dropped my phone into my trunk. Ah! Sometimes it feels like the car is giving birth to me. So, I have my plaque. I have these dope little conchos holding together my L brackets and my plaque itself. Possibly when I get farther along into the car, I might put like some leather rosettes on the backside or do something a little bit fancy, but I want to just put this back there and get my holes drilled and kind of just make it work for the time being. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed. I gotta drill some holes down through the package tray into the metal of the back package tray. So this is gonna be a little bit of an ordeal, and I'm probably not gonna bring you guys along for this journey, but you guys take a look at the finished product. All right, so I decided I'm gonna show you guys a look, because this was pretty sick, if I do say so myself. I actually took hole punches straight through, and just how you would do with like a leather project, did a slot this so the legs go through, and then the holes go through, so I'll be able to drill straight through the metal. Steve Sosak would be proud, my dad, for doing this. So this would make my dad proud, but this would also make my brother proud, because I'm looking at my package tray setup. That is a Fermi Vaquero Bomba, as we would say back in Sir Khalifa's. Miss you, Jay. I wish you were here for this. I think about my brother every time I work on this thing. It's crazy. It's like as if I know what I'm doing. Finally, at this part of my life, I'm pretty handy with this type of thing. We're gonna get her installed. This is cool, man. All right, so I got my car actually tore apart. My grill and stuff isn't on, and I was gonna save it. I was gonna save filming the last part of this video until I put my car back together, but we just hit our first cold front, and they got so cold the rubbers in my brake booster basically froze and self-imploded. So the car is currently not moving. I have some parts sent out to Washington. So anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a look at the car now as it sits before I put everything back together. Here she is. I do want to shout out to Poppy's Patina. I'll see if I don't have any photos of it all looking dusty, but Poppy's Patina gloss. Got it nice and shiny. You can see my tail lights are off the car, license plates off the car. Here's the package tray. Obviously, I got to do something about those seats, but we're getting there. That's the next step. Also, I mean, it's shining so hard, it's kind of hard to see inside the car from this angle, but I mean, honestly, really happy with how this thing turned out. Package tray and the gloss. She's looking sharp. I got skirts for it that I took off. I got the visor, but package tray was a fun little project. I think I know what my next project on it's gonna be, but I'm not gonna give you guys any hints or clues. You're just gonna have to stay tuned to find out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Psych! I got some bonus content for you. So I didn't have any good pictures of my car as it sat originally, but you can see it was pretty dull. The paint had just decomposed in a field somewhere. And I got this cool product called Poppy's Patina, where basically it revitalizes old paint. You know, obviously a brand new coat of paint on this thing would make it real nice, but I actually kind of like the weathered and aged look. I think it gives it a lot more character, especially if we can get some shine back to it. So that's what we ended up doing. And I just thought this whole process was pretty oddly satisfying. So here you guys go. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.